Stop wasting your life. For 35 years, I was existing relentlessly inside a box within a brick house, when really we belong out here. This is why I'm out here. I love nature, the weather, whether it's sunny or it's raining. I didn't even know what to eat for 3.5 decades. A fully grown adult and confused about what food is. Of course, I ended up losing my colon in my 20s. And then wound up really depressed. I didn't ask to be here, and I hate me. I don't like me physically. I don't like the way I think or feel. You want to get yourself outside for a start. I mean, this is where we belong. I'll talk about the diet in just a moment. I start my day by experiencing the sunrise. I take my shoes and socks off. I walk onto the grass and I walk beside my house and I look towards the east. And I can experience the sun rising. The bees come out, they go to work really early. All the birds are already tweeting about, and I'll feed the birds some peanuts and mealworms. And I'm just exposing my skin, my eyes to the light. And this is how we used to start every single one of our days. But these days, we seem to be lost in the concrete jungle that we call the modern world. And we've all got ourselves in a real big hurry all the time. We're really impatient.
I don't care if you're old, seize the gap!
You know, we didn't leave early enough, but now we're honking our horns and we're swearing and we're, gesturing.
Oh, God damn it!
It's insane. That never got anyone anywhere. Well, actually, sometimes it gets people in serious trouble. But this is what I like. The peaceful calm of nature. The breeze. It's beautiful, and even if it was raining, I love to be outside, grounded, natural light, a bit cut up, and I've got stinging little stings all over my legs. But I feel better than when I'm just sitting indoors, shying away from the world. The interesting thing is, I'm not depressed anymore, yet I still have my ostomy bag connected to my abdominal wall that I go number 2 in, right? All very bleak, I know. A bag for life. So what have I changed? Well, the biggest thing for me that I managed to do was find out what the human diet is. I can't believe that so many people have been conned and tricked into thinking that we should be eating fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, legumes all year round, every single day, even though I'm in the UK right now and I'm out in nature and I can't see a single fruit or vegetable right now. I mean, there's some strawberries somewhere. I think rhubarb was in season not too long ago. You'll have blackberries next, perhaps. But what I do see every single day is beef, lamb, game. I can see game from here in this very park. I've stumbled across some eggs. You'll see birds, poultry and pheasants and ducks. If you're close to the ocean, you'll find some mackerel and different types of seafood and things like that. I can't see any edible plants, yet we've been told we should be eating lots of healthy plant foods. All these healthy plant foods, first of all, they're pretty much a man-made invention because they've been hybridized or they've been engineered or modified in such a way that they're all extra big, extra colourful, extra sweet because they're very high in carb content, yet they still possess all their natural pesticides, defense chemicals, because plants, they can't move, they can't run, they can't hide somewhere. They don't really attack us in any other way other than chemical warfare, unless you get close to a thistle or a thorn or a trichome, something like that can have an adverse reaction to the skin, But plants, when you eat them, they release chemicals, toxins, anti-nutrients. And this was one of the many issues with the plant foods I was consuming. Apart from anything else, plants are made mostly of sugars. And that includes the indigestible carbohydrate portion of the plants being fibre. And that's why I believe I lost my colon in my 20s. I had ulcerative colitis, and it was just getting worse and worse. And I was taking all the doctor's nutritional advice, and it was getting worse. So why did I lose my whole colon? Well, turns out that everything I was eating, mostly plants, I was on a plant-based diet. It was mostly indigestible, lots of sugar, so I was never in ketosis. I was eating regularly, little and often, so small regular meals, and I thought that was the healthy way to go. But I wasn't giving my gut a rest. I wasn't healing properly. And all the time I was consuming gluten and other lectins from plants, fibre, and all these defense chemicals, they were just wreaking havoc on my colon, and it had to go. I didn't have any part of it left. It's all gone now, and now I've got this ostomy bag. So what do I eat then? What do I eat now? Well, I eat what a lot of people call a carnivore diet. I understand that sounds extreme. It sounds aggressive. Carnivore. And if you're a woman, maybe you think, I'm not interested in a carnivore diet. It's not for me. It's for all humans. But it's a spectrum. So don't think that you just need to eat nothing but beef and that's it. And eat it raw and eat it, with a cup of blood. You don't need to do that. You could have eggs and bacon. And then you could have sardines and parma ham, and then you could have steak and eggs. You know, you could have oxtail soup, and you could have boiled duck eggs with wild salmon. You know, there's lots of options. But ever since I've cut carbs and plants out of my diet, not that I'm depriving my body of them, because none of them are essential. There are no essential plants, carbohydrates or fibres. That includes polyphenols as well. None of these are essential. There are essential fatty acids, amino acids, and micronutrients. And guess where we can find every single one of those? In a cow, in a sheep, in deer, elk, buffalo, bison, goat, you name it, antelope. These contain everything we need. And this is what we've always eaten as human beings. That's the stuff we've eaten. This is where we've come from. Get back to that as much as possible, and you will start to thrive and live. None of us chose to be here. None of us put ourselves together. We are victims of life. I don't get to just take it off and take a day off. I mean, wherever I go, that follows me. But there are some victims of life that victimize themselves further, and I think that was me. It's always me, oh, poor me. But if you talk to yourself like that and you convince yourself of that, you're never going to get better, you're never going to get anywhere. Your health is important, because time is all we have, and time is underpinned for human beings and all living organisms by health. If you are not healthy, you haven't got a lot of time. And what can you do with that time? Are you enjoying your time to the fullest? If you're inflamed and miserable, I know I wasn't. But boy, I can tell you right now, I'm enjoying life right now. It's hard to live. You have to make sacrifices. You have to weigh things up. What do I want? What's more important to me? It's an investment. Many of us are addicted to sugar, and I definitely am a sugar addict. I'm a recovering sugar addict. But the interesting thing is, when I only eat fatty red meat, I don't crave sugar. And it's liberating. It's not restricting, it's liberating. I am free from the burden of the little demon in me going, you need more sugar. I can actually nourish myself and get on with my life. And that's what I encourage you to do.